How to install a kitchen faucet. Before getting started, I got some tools, some wrenches, a couple screwdrivers, along with some towels and a bucket to catch any water. You'll start by turning off the water. There will be both a hot water and cold water shutoff valve underneath the sink. Turn both off. Now you need to disconnect the hoses underneath. I started with a pull down hose. This one is connected with a bolt, but some will have a push to connect or a quick connect. Then I moved on to disconnect both water supply lines. These rubber ones get pressed into the lines pretty tight, so I used a flathead screwdriver to pry them out. During this process, I also found out that my supply lines don't turn off all the way, so I had to get those replaced. However, I did finish installing the new faucet before changing out the new shutoff valves. I had a bucket and some towels nearby to catch any water that was left inside the other hoses. With all of the hoses disconnected, you can then loosen the faucet for removal. This one has a bolt and a clamp keeping it in place. With the bolt out and hoses disconnected, you can now go back up top to pull the hoses out. Now you may need to pull them out one at a time as they can get stuck. Now clean everything up, I just used a wet rag to wipe everything down. Now you can install the new faucet. The new faucet comes with everything that you need here in this kit. It came with the faucet, a weight for the pull down hose to keep it in place, and a new deck plate. I started by replacing the new deck plate and put it on the back of the sink. This faucet has a mounting nut that needs to be removed. And it takes some time, it kind of spins endlessly here. But once you get that off, you can now get everything in place. But I also needed to remove the quick connect assembly. This is going to allow our weight to go over the pull down hose. Now you can drop the hoses through the hole in the sink and set the faucet down in place. Now the faucet will sag or fall to the side until it is secured in place. Now I personally forgot to remove this washer right here during the installation, but I did ultimately get it out. And this piece, this washer here, is only used if you don't use the deck plate. Now under the sink, we can go ahead and attach the quick install nut back onto the faucet. This one also has a metal washer that needs to be in place first. Then you can thread the mounting nut in place. Now you want to put the weight in place. This will pull the hose back into the faucet, and then you can put the quick connect back on. After all that's done, you can reattach the cold and hot water hoses. You want to double check that everything is tight and then turn the water back on. So it's a fairly easy project, but before you leave, I do want to tell you a few issues that I had. So I was having an issue once I installed it that I was having basically low or no water pressure. It was basically dripping, and at one point it basically just stopped. But I found out that the issue was the actual weight for the pull down hose. So you know here on this hose, when you pull it down, there's a weight underneath there, and that pulls that back into place. So I went ahead and reinstalled the old one, and that one is right here. So that's this weight right here, and it comes apart in two pieces, and then it just has two screws that you can fasten it here to the hose. The other one that I had a circle lid, basically a lid and a bottom piece, and you screwed it together, and that kinked the hose. And so I was doing all this troubleshooting, I couldn't figure it out. I took off all the supply line hoses, checked, made sure I had pressure there, everything was fine. It was just a kink in the hose, so check that if you're having any issues. And then I also did, again, here to show you the supply lines, I did have those replaced, and these are really cool now because they are just a quarter turn here, so that's off, and then that's on, and then there's no leaking issues. But through all of that, I was having a leak, and I found out that my garbage disposal was leaking. So it's a really easy project here to go ahead and replace the faucet. So hopefully that was helpful. But I did make a video here about how to replace your garbage disposal. So if you want to check out videos, I suggest you check out that one next. Also, if you like DIY around the house, feel free to like and subscribe. My name is Drew. I'll see you in the next one.